Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Clinton Howell Team's Weekly Market Update. Hope you had a happy Canada Day. And what the Howell is going on? Let's talk about the real estate market. Let's first of all dig into the RE/MAX Escarpment, RE/MAX Niagara Appointment Center so we can understand the demand side of the business. What are those buyers up to? So over the past 30 days, it's been taking on average 9.8 showings to get a property sold. Over the past week, only 9.5 in terms of those showings. It's been a very busy time. We're seeing actually seller's market conditions in a lot of neighborhoods and a lot of property types. It says here, buyer activity continues to show remarkable consistency, and that's one of the strongest indicators of a healthy market. While appointments eased slightly from the previous week, overall demand remains steady with 3,187 appointments generating 337 sales, a solid 9.5 appointment to sold index. This is very strong. Looking beyond the week-to-week fluctuations, the bigger story is the sustained momentum that's been building throughout 2026. Appointment activity continues to run ahead of last year's pace, reinforcing that buyers are still actively engaged and ready to move when the right properties come to market. They're very, very selective buyers this year. 74.6% sales to new listings ratio across the region is pointing to balanced marketplace. While RE/MAX Escarpment and RE/MAX Niagara last week we saw 92.6%, so extremely high on the seller's market territory. Now, the longer-term trend remains encouraging. Today's buyers are more deliberate, yet they're confident, informed, and prepared to act on well-priced homes. So precision pricing continues to be the key here. A lot of homes that are overpriced just continue to sit and get no activity. The buyers know specifically what they want. What's happening in Burlington? Listings are down slightly compared to last week. Sales are down slightly compared to last week. We got about 3 months worth of inventory on the market. But now, however, we are seeing an absorption rate of 51%, so a balanced market in general, and 62% for detached homes. So detached homes are actually seeing a seller's market condition as compared to other property types. The weakest type of property in terms of sales performance is the condo apartments. If we look at the Hamilton area, we've got a similar number of listings compared to last week, about 476 sales in the past 30 days, and just under 5 months worth of supply in the Hamilton region. In terms of the most successful type of property that's selling in Hamilton right now, we're seeing semi-detached kind of leading the pack, but still in a buyer's market territory. Overall, the absorption rate sitting around 40%, so more of a buyer's market in Hamilton than it is in Burlington at the moment. Oakville listings are a similar number to last week. We're seeing about 100 sales in the past month, just under 4 months worth of supply in Oakville. And buyer's market conditions there too. The absorption rate actually has come down. It was around 47% the past few weeks. It's come down to 43% again. So we're seeing a buyer's market condition there. So that's pretty much it. The condo apartment seems to be the weakest type of property there as well. In a general sense, we're seeing a few weeks, to get a property sold. Median number in Burlington, 20. Median for Hamilton, 26. Median for Oakville, 17. And in all cases, the cumulative days on market average is higher. There's lots of cancels and relists in terms of those properties that come out. If you're testing the market, if you got 5, 6, 10% room to play with, you're going to want to tighten that up, get it down to 2, 3% in terms of negotiating range. So it's a nice tight range. And, we're even seeing some bidding wars in some cases. If properties are priced really aggressively, the market tells us that we're getting multiple offers. So that can happen as well. That's all I got for you this week. If you have any questions, please DM me. Love to hear from you. And we'll see you next week.